The format of this has always been, so far as this is my second year here, so this is history. I'm repeating other people's history to me. It's always been intimate like this. It's not supposed to be a huge show and tell, but rather a conversation about an issue relating to real estate. And to me, one of the most important things Lusk is an interdisciplinary center. I'm an economist, and so I tend to think of things in economic terms, but real estate involves so many things beyond economics and finance that we like to take opportunities to reach out to other disciplines that touch on real estate beyond our own. So last year we did a conference that focused on the interaction of transportation and real estate. And I think it was a really wonderful conference, and we had terrific people like Richard Arnott and Ken Small and Don Shoup and our own Jen Giuliano. And it was, for me, very stimulating because, among other things, I heard a lot of stuff I hadn't heard before and didn't know about before. And so in that spirit, again, we're having a conference that's a little off the beaten path of what we usually do in real estate. But of course, without cities, real estate wouldn't have a whole lot of value. If you look at the value of farms, well, that property value is not very high. But if you look at values in cities, of course, they are quite high. And you get to places like Tokyo and London, they're in New York, they're very, very, very high. And here in Los Angeles, they're pretty high. Compared to New York, I would say they're pretty high. And so urban form, urban growth, urban dynamics are very important as we think about the fundamentals that drive real estate. And so having a conference that focused on that, and particularly getting the perspectives of people who look at things from a social science perspective apart from economics, we thought was a worthwhile thing to do. And so that's how this conference was organized. And if you see the names, you'll be able to figure out for yourself that that's what we're doing here. There's one disappointment, I'm afraid, which is we were really looking forward to having Dalton Conley join us, but there was, alas, a snowstorm in New York City last night, and his flight was canceled, so he couldn't get here. I am pleased to say, however, that Saskia Sasan, I guess, got on the last flight that made it out of JFK, but it didn't get in until 3:30 this morning, so she has to be excused from this morning's festivities. She'll be joining us this afternoon. I think we can forgive her for that. So before I turn it over to Elizabeth to do our first talk of the day, I would like to just go around the room and have everyone introduce him or herself, and then I'll turn it over to Elizabeth. So, Tom, please.
My name is Tom Kemeny. I'm a postdoctoral fellow at the UCLA Lewis Center, St. Louis Center is the building. So I'm doing some work with Michael about Los Angeles and the Bay Area, and you'll hear more from us later on.
Michael Stroper from the Department of Urban Planning at UCLA.
Elena Maggioni at SPPD. I'm a PhD candidate.
Peter Gordon on the faculty at SPPD.
Kwan Lee, a PhD candidate at SPPD.
Abhishek, PhD candidate at SPPD.
Josh Hill, I'm a research professor here at SPPD.
Chris Redfern, I'm a faculty member here at SPPD.
Jenny Schultz, faculty member at SPPD.
Bryce Lowry, second year PhD student in planning here at SPPD.
Vivian Howe, second year PCC in urban development here.
Do you want to catch the back here?
I was going to do them after we've got her on the table.
Eric Hicula, faculty here at SPPD.
Matthew Kahn, UCLA.
Gary Painter here in SPPD.
Smith Curry, SPPD.
Julie Banerjee, SPPD.
My name is Yuting Ho. I'm second year PhD student and SPPD.
My name is Jiangpeng Su. I'm here PhD candidate at SPPD.
Brittany Shannon, second year MPL, incoming PhD student.